Residents of the Tri-City area headed out to the Willow Tree Coffee House in Johnson City this Saturday to celebrate the 47th annual Earth Day. The coffee shop hosted an Earth Day symposium sponsored by the Green Interfaith Network, a local volunteer group that conducts energy assessments on nonprofit businesses in order to conserve energy and resources and also to help businesses save money. Audience members gathered to listen to various speakers at the symposium, with topics ranging from climate change to wetland conservation. Participants shared their thoughts on Earth Day and the impact it has on the world.
And I always like to think that every day, could be, should be, wish it was Earth Day.
Other audience members focused on how Earth Day brings attention to the environment and the issues that face it.
The environment is something that is probably one of the biggest challenges we'll face in our lifetime. For some generations in the past, it's been war or the economy or international issues. And for us, I believe the environment is kind of tied into all of those different issues. So we have a lot of conflicts over the environment. We have a lot of economic problems over the environment. We have a lot of health problems over the environment. So I think the common theme is really the environment and the way that we interact with it and our ability to maintain it and take care of it. And I think we've identified that, and now we're working to improve it and to mitigate it and to make progress on it. So I think especially for our generation, that is going to be the challenge we'll face for decades to come, and the earlier we can get started, the better.
The owner of the Willow Tree discussed her thoughts on Earth Day and the efforts she has made to make a difference.
I love that it's a day where everybody stops to pay attention to something as important and necessary as the Earth. I just think it's a shame that we limit so much of it to one day. I think Earth Day should be every day. I think it does a good job bringing attention to things that we really need to pay attention to, like the symposium. There's so much information that is being shared that people don't know about. At the Willow Tree, we really try to recycle as much as we possibly can and reuse as much as we possibly can. And we've tried to host events such as this, events that will help spread awareness.
Despite worsening conditions in the environment, spectators kept their hopes high that this generation and future generations can put a stop to this.
I try and recycle. I try and be attentive to what I'm doing. I'm not trying to say I avoid necessarily stepping on an ant or anything like that. But why not? I think that's where it comes from conscientiousness. From being aware. And once you are aware, maybe you'll look at things a little bit differently. And once you look at things a little bit differently, like they say, that's the start of a revolution.
While Earth Day is only once a year, it still brings awareness to people all over the world who usually overlook the environment.
I don't think Earth Day changes the existence of these problems. I don't think it fixes any of the problems. I do think what it does is it gives people who traditionally aren't as passionate about the cause a reason to be. So like anything, when certain holidays appear, a certain thing comes to mind. And I think for Earth Day, that may be the one time of year that some people think about volunteering in the community. It may be the one time of year people think about how much water they use or how much electricity or whether or not they're littering. And if we can get one day out of the entire year from an individual, that's progress. And then hopefully from there, that one day will turn into a week and a month. And then hopefully people are living every day of their lives like it's Earth Day.